On the PGA Tour, all roads lead to Atlanta, where the quest for the season-long supremacy culminates with the crowning of the FedEx Cup champion.
To win the Tour Championship and finish off the year as the FedEx Cup champion would be the perfect ending to what's been the best year of my career so far.
What an honor that'd be, to come out on top at the end of the year.
It was a good opportunity if I were to win the Tour Championship that I'd also win the FedEx Cup.
40 weeks of competition led to 4 playoff events. A field of 125 became 100, then 70, down to 30, and finally, 1 remains.
To kind of be the last man standing and, have a chance to win the FedEx Cup is a phenomenal feeling.
The playoffs are here.
Hunter Mahan struck first at the Barclays, where 29 players teed it up within 5 of the lead on Championship Sunday.
There's a crowded leaderboard, a lot of great players up there. I just wanted to be very in the moment and hit one shot at a time.
He looks good, doesn't he?
Making 3 birdies in a row on the back 9, all of a sudden I've got a lead going at 18. It's a great feeling.
Hunter Mahan is taking a 3-shot lead to the last. And he knows it. That's the winning putt.
Mahan, the only player to compete in all 29 FedEx Cup playoff events, grabbed the early points lead with a final round 65 for his 6th career victory and his first since 2012.
What a putt! Hunter Mahan takes the title.
Mahan's points lead didn't last long. 100 made the start at the second playoff stop at the Deutsche Bank Championship. But by Sunday afternoon, it was a 2-man race between Billy Horschel and Kirk.
We talk about if it's your day, it looks like it's Kirk's day.
Kirk birdied the par 5 18th, taking a 1-shot lead into the clubhouse. Then came Horschel's errant approach at the last.
Chunked it. It's in the water.
Oh, my Lord.
Wow.
That's what pressure will do, folks.
Which cost him a chance at the title. Trailing by 10 shots after the opening round, Kirk played bogey-free golf over the last 36 holes for his 2nd win of the season and 3rd of his career.
In Boston, I shot 2 over the first day and was pretty frustrated. Out of nowhere, I just shot 3 great rounds in a row. It's a crazy game. You never know what's coming.
What might have crushed a weaker spirit only fueled Horschel's fire.
The big thing I took away from that week was I hadn't put 2 good rounds back-to-back. The shot on 18 happened, but I wasn't down about it. I had a great tournament. It's been a while since I was in that position to win, so there was a lot of positives to take away against 1 negative.
Horschel began his playoff run 82nd in the standings and climbed to 20th after his 2nd at the Deutsche Bank Championship. Fired by self-belief, Horschel was poised to make a run in Denver.
We had a really great game playing that week, and we managed our ball probably the best out of anybody in the field. And then making almost, 500 feet of putts doesn't hurt either.
Less than a week away from that unfortunate ending at TPC Boston, Billy Horschel with the biggest victory of his career, the BMW champion 2014.
Riding a wave of confidence, Horschel entered the Tour Championship by Coca-Cola, trailing leader Kirk by just 9 FedEx Cup points.
My mindset is I got to win the small one before I can win the big one. So I've got to win the Tour Championship before I can win the FedEx Cup.
Mathematically, anyone in the top 5 could hoist the FedEx Cup with a victory at East Lake, but Horschel never gave him a chance.
And that's that fiery emotion that Billy Horschel unleashes at times, and that was a good time to do it. What a putt.
Horschel closed out a dream playoff run with a final round 68, his 12th consecutive round in the 60s.
And Billy Horschel, in the greatest playoff run we've seen, wins it all. The 2014 FedEx Cup champion.
At 27 years old, I've had probably the best 3 weeks that I may ever have in my life. Put the cherry on top was Skylar being born right afterwards. I drove back and I was only home for 3 hours, and next thing you know, we were going to the hospital.
She came right away. She couldn't wait to see Daddy, which was nice for Mommy. Mommy was ready.
And I can't put into words, what it means to be a dad. Welcome to the world. Say hi. When you finally experience it, it's just completely different. Just a smile, I mean, it brings to my face is obviously it shows.
He does great. Some of the things take a little longer when Daddy does them, but I'm being patient and Skylar's being as patient too. Yeah.
Yeah, all good. And I just feel like there's a sense of calm and peace now in me that, you know, golf isn't life or death anymore. This little girl is going to be my life now. You know, I'm going to do whatever I can for her. I'll go to the ends of the world to make her happy and give her the best life that I can possibly give her. And golf is what I do for a living, what I love, and I will always love it. But there's something bigger, and I think that's actually going to make me play better because I'll be hopefully more relaxed and more patient. There's still goals that I want to accomplish as an individual and also as a team. I want to be on Ryder Cup teams. I want to be in President's Cup teams. I want to be the first player ever to win the FedEx Cup back-to-back. My mindset's not going to change. I still want to become the best player as I can be, and if I keep working hard and keep improving, I think all those stuff will fall into place.